What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. We're gonna talk about the big change at Juventus and with Italian football, because this does affect the Italian football, the Serie A, as a brand. If you did not hear, if there's one person out there that did not see the new logo, Juventus rebranded their logo that's been around for so long. They've changed it to something completely different. And the internet and Juventus fans are very pissed. The rest of the Serie A fans are having a lot of fun with some funny memes. Mike, what are your thoughts on this this whatever it is, new logo?
The thing that got me off guard was I thought they're going to tweak it a little bit, but they completely redesigned the whole format. It looks almost like a clothing brand or something Pugba would wear in his like new Nike kit or something. It looks stylish. Doesn't almost look like a football club anymore. It looks more of like the future, and I feel like even more teams can go to this if this becomes successful.
Okay, my first thoughts when we were watching the presentation, as Agnelli went on about how Juventus need to have DNA, they need to have winning mentality, the whole club needs to embody something, and that they're trying to target a new market, was when I saw this logo, I was pissed. I said I didn't like it at all. And coming from a Juventus fan, growing up with that iconic logo, I mean, it's been tweaked along the way, but like you said, nothing like this. This is huge, absolutely huge change, and it's annoying, and I was hoping maybe this will be used for social media, maybe it will be used for some merchandise, and I'd be fine with that, because I like the way the logo looks. I think it's pretty simple. I know there's some hidden meanings in there that we're trying to find. We have some that we'll think about after, but I think for the jersey, it's just a lot, and it's a big move, and apparently next year, this logo will be on the Juventus jersey. But having said that, my initial thoughts was pissed off, of course, but after thinking and really understanding, because I'm thinking about the Juventus, the directors, and all the people that are in Juventus, and I really believe in the core and the foundation. I think that they see a vision that we don't see, that the fans don't see, that journalists don't see, that they see the future of where this is supposed to go and where brands are going and where football is going. And they keep stressing the fact that they don't want to just be a football team. They want to be more than that and become a lifestyle. So it gives me confidence. I feel like in a few years, we're going to start seeing more teams go to this, and we're going to realize, wow, that was a genius move. But right now, it's very annoying to see, and I completely understand every fan's bothered by this. Bothered by this.
I agree with you completely over here. I can, they want to make Juventus like a everyday lifestyle thing. They want to see it like maybe on a polo. They want to see it like your training kit. I just feel like they want to put this J symbol everywhere. But now it just looks very plain, looks very sleek, it looks very rushed almost, like a lot of people were saying. So you can understand. And on the jersey, I don't know how it looked. Like you were saying,
we saw a little picture of it.
We did see a little picture, but
it's hard to see.
It doesn't look like an actual crest, like a football crest.
Doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's obvious that people are upset because of this, because it's completely new and no one's ever done this before.
No, that's one thing. Like, this could be the biggest rebrand we've ever seen, definitely in football, but maybe even just companies in general. Like, I've never seen anything of this measure. Let's take a look at what it actually is. What do you see? Because first thing that I actually caught is it looks like a half Scudetto, and if you outlined all of the lines, it would actually make a Scudetto. So that's what I see, because it's not really a full J.
It's not a full J, but you can see there's like 3 J's if you think about it. The left, the middle, and the right. They really want to put that J everywhere. They want to make the actual J in the alphabet like known to Juventus. They're almost like almost brainwashing.
Absolutely. So do you see anything else that I don't see? Because for me, I see Scudetto. I see the J is obviously maybe like that's a path. Like the opening is like always winning. I don't know. Always finding a way. Like I know there's a hidden meaning to this.
It does look like a road, I guess.
A road,
like,
right?
Make your way if you can.
Or like the Scudetto, like it's only half done. Like you got to complete it.
Maybe we're just overthinking it and you just threw something out there.
There's so many. All right, we got to talk about the funny memes because we'll put them on the screen now.
These memes are hilarious.
There was someone who, I think it was Radic, he put, when your deadline is at 11:59 and you realize it's 11:56.
So he just threw
hilarious. There's some people, they put just kidding as a thing. Some Inter fan put some funny stuff too. We'll have those go on the screen. Some talented people out there, and of course they're gonna, any shot that they could take at Juventus, they take it, and I completely accept that.
It's pretty funny, you gotta admit. But I mean, they're doing something completely new, so criticism is the only thing you can really take up to now till it really sinks in.
Absolutely. I believe it was Steve Jobs who once said that you can't ask the people for what you're supposed to do with your company. That you need to be the visionary. You need to see the future. That's how it is. And, if we look at Apple almost, I know we're talking about something else, but they've always been innovators. They took away the CD drive where everyone would have been pissed off about that. And it's proved to be everyone's doing that now. And they saw the vision years before people even realized that was a problem.
But you see how you're bringing that up? I feel like that's what Juve want to do. They don't want to just think about football. They want to be conglomerates. They want to just do everything else.
They want to be a lifestyle.
I think that's what they're doing. I mean, I feel like that's what they're doing. Maybe they're...
I don't know. Maybe they're making us find the meaning for them.
I don't know. It's definitely something. It's interesting and it's exciting for the future and for all of football, not just Italian football.
It still is, very, very hard to accept. But, then I think future generations are never going to really feel connected to that crest. And maybe that's what they're trying to do. They said, Agnelli said in his press conference, he goes, what does the girl who's playing football want to see? The young kid from New York, the kid from New Mexico. He was bringing the guy from China. He was bringing up the future kids and the future generations and what they want to see and where brands are going. And that's what he kept stressing. So I'm assuming that's where it goes to. Nedved said that the first time he saw it, he absolutely loved it. There's that famous quote. I can't remember from what Juventus legend said this, but he says, every time I see the letter J, I associate it with Juventus. And maybe that's some of the inspiration that they had to see. My question for you, Mike, and my question for everyone out there, is it too much too soon, or is it just right before everyone gets on? What do you think? Will this be successful? Or will we look back in a year time and they change it?
I feel like it is the best thing to change something when no one else thought about it, because then everyone starts jumping on the train if it's successful. It's successful. I mean, there's so much stuff being thrown around, countless amount of years. But I definitely think that something like this could grab. It's not... The thing about it, it's different for football, but like we were saying, they're sprouting something else other than football. And they want to do a lifestyle, like we were saying before. So I think it could grab.
You think it's a right move?
I think it's a right move because it's not paving the way just for Serie A. It's paving the way for the rest of the football clubs, and I think a lot of clubs can learn from this.
It's definitely the simplest logo that we've ever seen in football, not just in Serie A. And I think that as a Juventus fan, again, like I said, it really hurts seeing this at first. But there's a part of me that just believes that they see something that we can't see at the moment. And this will be a move that we look back in the future and be like, wow, it was genius that they went through that. Even though there's going to be so much pushback for a long time on this, especially when you see the Juventus players with that on their jersey. But I feel like a lot of times, Michael and I, for Italian Football TV, our real fans out there that have been watching us for a while, that we like to break things before it's broken, we change. We're always looking to change. And maybe that's what they're doing on a bigger scale. But again, they're Juventus. We're Italian Football TV. We're not, at the same level. And doing that is such a huge risk.
It is such a huge risk. It can be hugely successful. And that's why I feel like Juve want to do that. They want to break it apart. They want to do something different. And it might catch on fire, and it might be good and might be successful.
So our question for you guys and our challenge is try to put yourself not just in the emotional state, but leave a comment about this, thinking about also the future side of it. What are your thoughts? Do you think Juventus will look back and regret doing this? Or do you think in the future it will be good? And do you think it is too much to do too soon? We love hearing from you, so please leave your comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
ragazzi.